Did you know that the book of Leviticus is often referred to as the manual for priests in the Old Testament? Why is that? What makes this book so important? Well, it's the third book of the Bible, positioned right after Exodus, and it dives deep into the rituals, laws, and social structure of the Israelites. Now, you might be thinking, rituals, laws, that doesn't sound very interesting, but bear with me. Leviticus isn't just some ancient rule book. It's a window into a completely different worldview, a way of life where every action, every detail, was infused with meaning. The first 7 chapters of Leviticus lay out a meticulous system of sacrifices and offerings. Now we have to remember that for the ancient Israelites, sacrifice wasn't just about appeasing an angry God. It was about acknowledging their dependence on something greater than themselves. It was about making things right, about atonement. Each sacrifice, whether it was a burnt offering or a peace offering, had a specific purpose, a specific way it was to be performed. And these rituals, they weren't just empty gestures. They were a way for the Israelites to participate in their covenant with God, to demonstrate their commitment to a sacred order. Woven into this tapestry of sacrifices are the feasts, these communal celebrations that punctuated the year. These weren't just times for feasting and merriment, though there was certainly that. They were holy days, times for remembrance, for thanksgiving, for reaffirming the bonds of community and faith. Chapters 8 through 15 delve into the concepts of purity and holiness. Now, these are words that we often misunderstand today. We tend to think of purity in a very narrow, often physical sense, but for the Israelites, purity was about wholeness, about being in right relationship with God and with each other. It permeated every aspect of their lives, from their personal hygiene to their social interactions. And holiness, well, that wasn't just about being morally upright, though that was part of it. Holiness was about being set apart, consecrated for a divine purpose. These chapters, they outline the rituals and practices that help the Israelites maintain their purity, their state of readiness to approach the divine. They dealt with everything from childbirth to leprosy, providing a framework for navigating the complexities of life and maintaining a state of spiritual wholeness. Now, as we move into chapters 16 through 27, we see Leviticus shift its focus, expanding outward from ritual purity to encompass ethical behavior and social justice. These chapters lay out a vision for a society that is set apart, a society that embodies God's justice and compassion in the way it treats its most vulnerable members. We encounter laws concerning the treatment of the poor, the treatment of foreigners, laws that emphasize fairness and equity in all aspects of life. This is where the true radicalism of Leviticus becomes apparent. You see, it's not enough to simply go through the motions of religious ritual. True worship, true holiness, it has to be lived out in the way we treat one another, in the way we structure our society. Leviticus is a call to embody our values, to let our faith inform every aspect of our lives. So, while Leviticus might seem like a world away, a collection of ancient laws and rituals, it actually speaks to something deeply human, something universal. It's about our longing for order, for meaning, for connection with something greater than ourselves. It's about the sacrifices we make, the choices we make, to live a life that is aligned with our values. The background music is upbeat, inspiring you to live a better life. If you found this exploration of Leviticus insightful, be sure to explore more biblical topics on our channel, and let us know in the comments what you think is the most significant message of Leviticus for us today.